Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe down below, and without much further ado, let's get on with the video. Before I start this video, I do want to say yes, I look very, very different to what I usually look like, but don't worry, I will explain towards the end of this video because it's some news, guys. It's some news. Some of you have probably already guessed it, some of you have probably already seen my social media, but I'll explain later. Today I wanted to bring you a Q&A because there are still some questions that I haven't answered on my giveaway video, still open and will be for another like 3 weeks, link at the top of this video, go and enter. Today I thought I would answer some of your questions because there's a few questions that I need to get through. Also, where I'm sitting is my horror corner, as you can see from my little horror collection, and this is Jeremy, my pet plant. If you follow me on Instagram, spoilers.123, you'll have met Jeremy. Question 1 comes from Seisu2, really hoping I pronounced that right. Question is, when did you know you wanted to study filmmaking? I think, if I remember correctly, we had gone to Florida in 2008 and my mum had filmed bits and bobs, nothing like what I've been doing. It was like the beginning of like home video thing for us, and kind of what made me want to go into YouTube was my mum buying this camera. But when we got home, I took the footage and I was like to my dad, I want to edit it, I want to edit it. Meanwhile, remember, I was like 8 at the time, so like it wasn't going to be the most amazing thing, but I was 8, okay? I edited this whole thing and I edited it to like maybe half an hour, maybe an hour, I can't really remember, and my dad came in and went, no, and deleted everything. And after that, I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna learn how to edit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And it kind of just flourished from there. So I think the reason why I got into filmmaking is literally out of spite because my dad said to me, no, that's terrible. Also, you asked what are my feelings on Once Upon a Time season 7. Now, when you see this, it will have come out. I believe it will be on its second episode when you watch this. I am personally going to watch the first episode after I finish filming this video, so I haven't seen anything yet, but I am really excited for it, and I think people should give it a chance because, okay, it's not the original Once Upon a Time, but I would rather them take the show that I love and the concept of it and start again instead of dragging the beautiful series 1 to 6 and putting it in a bin. Literally, I am excited to see where they go with it. I want to carry on watching Once Upon a Time, and yeah, if it's terrible, then I don't have to connect it to the first 6 series, and that is good. Next question comes in from Stephen Capel. I don't want to completely and utterly ruin that last name, so I'm very, very sorry. I'm not going to try and pronounce it anymore. He asked, if you attended Hogwarts, in which house would the sorting hat place you? Personally, I think I would be put into Gryffindor. After every Harry Potter test that I've done, I've come out with 2 answers, and that is Slytherin or Gryffindor. Now personally, I prefer Slytherin, I prefer their traits, also my main man Draco Malfoy, sorry, he is in Slytherin, and I love Slytherin, and I feel like I'm very sneaky when I need to be. Like, I will get places, and sometimes I don't think about who it can harm, maybe. I mean, most of the time I try and be as nice as possible, but there are times when I can be mischievous and get my way. But also, people have said that they think I'm Gryffindor because I'm brave and I can do this stuff, but I'm like, I'm not, I'm really not. Pottermore put me into Gryffindor, but I want to be Slytherin because that's where I feel more at home. British Book Buyer asks, how excited are you to start uni? Now, I am into week 3 or 4 of university, and so far it's terrifying but extremely exciting. Literally, I had a lecture on health and safety and it was interesting and it was captivating and I wanted more. Like, we were shown all these like things that happened when people didn't take health and safety into account when making films, and it was like, this is not what I was expecting from today's lecture. You also asked, what movies or TV shows do you try and make everyone around you watch? Lucifer, Once Upon a Time, Scream, Annabelle, It. Mainly Once Upon a Time though, because I want everyone to appreciate how good the character development is. I mean, Regina, stunning character development, stunning. And your last question was favourite animated Disney movie and favourite non-animated Disney movie. Favourite animated is either Princess and the Frog or Hercules. Love those films. And favourite non-animated is probably either Pirates of the Caribbean, The Black Pearl, or Beauty and the Beast, the new one. I love it so much. You guys know how much I love it. I have too much Beast merchandise. It's unbelievable, and I've seen the film like 6 times. One was on a plane, 5 in the cinema. One of those was a sing-along. Love that film. Shola Mason asks, have you been to a concert? If so, who did you see? Also, do you play any instruments? I don't play any instruments. I did dabble in the recorder when I was in year 4, I think, but it didn't really go anywhere, and I can't play the recorder now. In terms of concerts, I'm not really a concert goer. I find them very awkward because, like, I don't want to dance like yay, but I don't want to just stand there like, what am I doing with my life? Instead of that, I like to go to theatre and TV show recordings, and from that you see a lot of singers. So I went to see Michael McIntyre's Big Show, which is like a variety show, and from that I saw Sia, Ella Henderson, Rick Astley, some other people that I can't remember. Like, I've seen a lot of random people. Care Luris, I'm really hoping I'm pronouncing that right. If you could choose any fictional character to bring to life, who would it be? I would probably bring to life Tiana, Agent Carter. Tiana or Agent Carter, because those two are such pure souls and I love them so much. And yes, although Peggy Carter is basically Hayley Atwell, I mean, I know she plays her, but like, Hayley Atwell is Peggy Carter. Danae, I'm very sorry, I can't pronounce people's names. You ask, what place is your favourite in the world? Walt Disney World in Florida. It's that simple, really. Sarah Gibbs asks, if you had to dress for a week like the style of a Disney character, which would you choose? Disney character. Ooh, Peggy Carter. She's a Disney character now, right? Yeah, Marvel is owned by Disney. So either Peggy Carter or Regina from Once Upon a Time, because her outfits are stunning. Both fairy tale and Our World outfits. Stunning. Evermore Fan 46. I'm really hoping that's from the song from Beauty and the Beast, because if so, I love you. You asked, what's your favourite Disney character interaction, meet and greet, and why? My favourite one you haven't seen yet in my vlogs, it'll be coming out in 2 weeks' time, I think, is when I met Tiana. I basically went up to her with a crown and I was like, can you coronate me? And she was like, yes. And it was just the best thing, and the PhotoPass photographer took a photo and it is literally me with pure joy written across my face. I'll insert it right here. It's literally my favourite picture in existence. I look so happy and Tiana was so happy to be putting the crown on my head, or at least she looked it. It was just a genuine moment of pure happiness, and it made my life, like literally made my life. Bethany Gibbs asks, what are you most excited for with starting uni? Right now, because I'm slightly into uni, it's starting making films. But at the same time, that's a terrifying thing, and can wait as long as it needs to before I actually need to start making films. Cool. I did write a script though, and my brother actually enjoyed it. Proud. Lauren Williams asked, who is your favourite Weasley, Ron, George or Fred? Out of those three, Ron. But we all know Molly Weasley is the best. Doctor Who's Wife Forever asks, if you had a chance to work at Disney World in the future, which Disney character would you want to be? I would want to play with / hang out with, that's the correct terminology, look at me knowing my Disney. I would want to hang out with probably one of the 100 Acre Wood gang, literally Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, any of those. I really like those characters, and they're who I'd want to hang out with. The Film Freak 123 asks, what's your favourite food item at the Disney parks? Now I have two. One of them is a beverage, but I'm adding it because everyone needs to know about it. In Pandora, if you go to Pongu Pongu, you can get the Night Blossom. It's a stunning slushie and I miss it and I want one so bad. The other thing is called the Enchanted Rose Cupcake, and you get it from Gaston's Tavern in Magic Kingdom, and it is the most delicious cupcake I've ever eaten in my gosh darn life. It's so good. Recommend 100%. Love it. Jenny Gisby asked, what is your favourite underrated Disney film? Hercules. 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 Also, we don't talk about WALL-E enough. WALL-E is a great film. Ruby Lola asks, what is your favourite Marvel character? Bucky, Winter Soldier, Barnes. Flippin' love Bucky. Love him a lot. Yes. I can't feel my foot. R asks, favourite thing you've done this summer? Went to Walt Disney World. That's my favourite thing. Also applied to the Disney store and got the job, and then now a cast member. Look at me. I am a precious Disney employee. Yes, I am. Very happy about that. You also asked future cosplay plans. That fits in with my news, so I guess I shall tell it now. If you noticed, I'm not in my usual attire. I am currently trying to be Wednesday Addams because I am going to MCM Expo on the 28th of October. That is in like 2 weeks now, I think. I'm so excited. If any of you are going, come and try and find me. I will be wearing this. I'll look like Wednesday Addams, hopefully. I hope I'm doing a decent enough job. I will be going to MCM Expo on the 28th, Saturday. That's the day I'm going. If you see me, come up to me and be like, hey, and I'll be like, hey, and we can have an awkward interaction because yay. Also, Serafina will be joining me, so it'll be like the whole gang. Also, my parents will be there. Oh, Scott 1T, where are you at? Pat, come on, down. Yeah. And yes, we're all going to Comic-Con. I believe tickets are still on sale, so if you want to get some, go. It is honestly the best thing. If you have never been to a Comic-Con, just go once. It's amazing. But yes, that's what this is. So, my future cosplay plans. Wednesday Addams. When you're in Addams. Also, it's appropriate because the day before Comic-Con, I'm seeing the Addams Family musical again, so appropriate. Very appropriate. The last question is from Zara M, and it is, do you enjoy being a cheeky creature? Do I enjoy being a cheeky creature? I would never use that term to describe myself, but I guess if that's how you see me, I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy being myself. I enjoy being a weirdo that will wear a wig and be called edgy by her friends. Yeah, I enjoy being me. I wouldn't class myself as cheeky, but I'll go with it. I'll go with it. I will. That is all the questions I have time for today, otherwise this video is going to be the longest thing you'll ever watch in your life. But if you did enjoy today's video, then please do not forget to subscribe just here. Also, here is a link to my previous video down there. Go and click it if you want. And again, giveaway linked above. But until next time, bye!